Alrighty, GS Pro fans, D-Lud Golf fans, Garmin R10 fans, Launch Monitor, Golf Simulator, anything you are a fan of, welcome. I apologize in advance. The swing cam malfunctioned, aka I didn't turn it all the way on and didn't notice for a few holes. So we're going to run through the Legacy Golf Club where we're at today pretty quickly until about hole 8, and then we'll pick that up. Long story short, I liked it. It's a nice little compact course out in the country. I'm just testing the out of bounds limits here. Good thing we didn't see that swing. Yeah, out of bounds, and we'll just do it again. Trying to find just like the very edge of this little fairway, and then you got to hit across the water, and that's really cool. I like when it's just a straight fairway over and over, par 4s, par 5s, and you're hitting driver, pitching wedge, driver, 9-iron, driver, 8-iron, and that's like your whole day. That just gets boring. So I love when there's kind of these island fairways or dog legs or trees or whatever to just make you have some sort of decision that's not pound and chip. So good start here at the Legacy in that respect. Not really with the score though. We're already +2 and staring at a 133-yard shot. Looks dead on though. And it is. Sits in there for a birdie. And back to +1. So we are playing the white tees. Pretty short par 4 here, 327. Getting a pretty good hold of that one. It needs to kick left to roll out a little more. Just not quite getting out of the rough. 70 yards remaining. This one coming off nice and straight. Needs a roll. And it gets one, and that's another birdie. So back-to-back birdies that we're missing swing cams on, which just kind of makes me so upset. But just as an editor, not really as a player, we're obviously hitting the ball pretty good. Hopefully that continues when the cameras turn back on. A safe par here on 5, a little downhill par 3. And fly across the clubhouse to get to 6, our first par 5 of the day. Looks like you can hit driver. And a good one there. Shape it just with the fairway. Land it at the top, roll it down. We're going to have a good chance at an eagle here with a 185 shot. Gonna need a kick left. Oh no, now I want it to roll all the way off. It's gonna be a 3-putt par. Would have rather had a chance to chip at it if I had the choice, but didn't quite give it enough from 185, and that's the price you pay. 129, that was left, and left. Chipping here down the hill just a tad, almost making it. What I do like about this course is how spread out everything is. Each hole's kind of its own thing. We are at some sort of a community. Really good drive there and a tiny landing spot, only 20 yards wide. I have found, you can see on the swings in the previous rounds, probably last 10 rounds or so, I've been really working on a new backswing on full swings and really getting outside and then pulling in and rotating, and it's been doing wonders, but especially for my driver. But what I have done recently is when my yardages are now off. I'm hitting things much better with less spin, and it's really screwing up my yardages. Yeah, once the camera's turned on, we did not play better. Squirted one way out to the right. This might be another oh no, it's a par 4. So tough. Gonna be a ways away. 60. Even par headed to the 9th though. And just short. That's going to be a bogey. Headed over to a par 5 and the back 9. Got the swing cam back. Apologies for those first holes again. If you are still with us and you're not familiar with this channel, I'm bringing you daily videos where I slice it into creeks. No, just kidding. Daily courses. We're getting through 18 holes on new courses that GS Pro puts out, and trying to bring you content related to launch monitors. I have a Garmin R10, cheap options for golf simulator, life hacks, etc. So make sure to like and subscribe. These are daily, mostly course rounds, but we throw some other stuff in there as well. We have a outdoor round coming up. We have speed training stick video coming up, and we have golf simulator prices and update of everything we have and how it connects also coming up along with all the courses. So just stay tuned and let me know what else you want to see on the channel. Hitting a little fade right down the middle on the 11th, which looks like another par 5, 194. Get a good bounce. Gets a pretty good bounce, and it's going to be a birdie, I believe. And get it back to +2. So from +3 to +2. And over to the 12th, 392 yard par 4, but a really downhill first drive here. Kind of got that one up in the air a tad. .147. 11 yards uphill. I'm gonna have to. Now here's a good example. That club has never gone 163 uphill, you know what I mean? So, almost made it on the way back. Trying to take the right club and hit the right shot, and hitting it right at the pin. But because of just better contact and less spin, getting more yardage. And so, need to start figuring that out. It actually gets worse. Start hitting things way too far. For what I'm trying to accomplish during the golf course round. This is a par 4 that's drivable. Hit it up on the hill on the left, and almost roll it in for an eagle, but we'll take a birdie. And the Legacy Club is just kind of a really nice, it feels like, obviously there are no other people, but it feels like you're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Hole-in-one watch. Oh, close. But another birdie. So we're back to even after getting all the way up to +3. And the 15th hole is another short par 4. That one's spinning up in the air a tad. Losing some of that good contact here with the driver, but On shorter holes, it's not that much of a penalty. 101 remaining, and that's left. Good distance, but look, definitely see the face turnover. That's a par though, sitting at even par, going to 16, 17, and 18. Let's see how we finish out. 437, par 4, downhill. One of the better drives of the day. Better hold up. Ooh, still catches the rough. Now 155 back up the hill. And didn't hit that good. Not happy with that swing. It's going to be left and short. And it's going to be outside of that big circle there for a 3-putt bogey. Ticking it back up to +1. Headed to the final 2 holes. So I'll tell you, if you made it this long, I'll let you in on what's coming up. We got Kilmarnock tomorrow, Chastasti, Ashburn Old Course, Cummings Cove, Fisher's Island, Sand Valley, Topawingo, Highland Park, St. Ives are all in the process of getting edited and uploaded to the channel. So make sure to stay tuned for all those courses, and if you have a preference of an order you want them to go in, go ahead and comment below, and I'll know that you've made it to minute 11 of the video at least. 17 yards to save par, and luckily do so. We were almost in the water there. Just could have been a disaster, but we end on a par 5. Still sitting at +1. See how we can finish here. Look like a solid strike, just a little bit out to the right. It does find the rough. Definitely going to be a 3-shot hole anyway, with this huge gap between the final fairway. Yes, my lights, that little heater in there will burn out and trip the power strip it's in after about a half hour, and that is why it's so dark. We get them turned back on though. 146, come on. Kind of a weird follow through, trying to hold that face off, and really hitting not a good shot. $13 yards to save par, and I get a misread. Typical misread. Now trying to hit it 9, and that does stay in for a final bogey and a +274. Had a good number of good shots there. Those were the white tees, 6,100 yards Saturday pins. GS Pro, the Legacy Golf Club, and you're watching D-Lud Golf. We'll see you tomorrow.